Hello and welcome. I am so excited to be in a place to be able to share what our curriculum choices are for the year. So I am a homeschool mama of two. I have a rising 8th grader and I also have a rising 5th grader. So I love the curriculum choices spring season fever. I think, made our choices for next year for our main subjects. So I'm going to be sharing what my rising 5th grader, my youngest, is going to be using as far as curriculum choices for next year. And if you have any questions about those choices, or you have suggestions or things that you're using, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. For 5th grade math, we have Zeta, which is by Matthew C. We've used Matthew C. from the beginning. Before even Alpha, we used the primer book. So I have the instruction manual and the DVD. I usually find them used on eBay for my oldest. So I had this one for her, and so I've just kept it. And then once my youngest gets through it, I will go ahead and resell it on a resale site. I did purchase the student workbook directly from Matthew C. I also purchased the digital video option so that we can watch Mr. Demi even when we are traveling in the camper. And so that is math for my 5th grader. Language arts for my 5th grader. First of all, he will be doing handwriting level 6. And with the good and the beautiful, she always incorporates some sort of art project, which really helps to incentivize my 5th grader. Next, we have the level 5 language arts. What I love about this curriculum, in addition to its, in my opinion, engaging and just kind of trying to make things a little bit more exciting and beautiful, they also include this watercolor pack for art projects. So each year she has a different art project, and we are finally back into, my oldest did level 5 also with watercolor, and we love it. And so probably my oldest will also want to do a lot of these watercolor projects as well. I do have the answer key from when my oldest did this, and they also provide the answer key free. So this language arts curriculum is actually free online on their site. I just paid to get it bound. We don't usually do the readers, so I didn't buy any additional books with this. We will do reading for history and geography next year, but any additional readers we did not get with this curriculum. Another good and beautiful curriculum that we use is the typing curriculum. So he will be on level 3. Again, in her goal of making things engaging and incentivizing the students, she actually includes a sticker pack where as you complete the lesson, you can put these stickers on it. It just makes it kind of fun, gives you a motivation. And then he will also be doing Spanish. We did Espanol en Vivo last year, and now he will be in the 2nd level. It does incorporate cultural lessons as well. It has reviews. Here's a cultural lesson right there, and that is all in Spanish, and so he'll have to translate that. Has time, questions. So this is level 2. I really like this Spanish series, so we'll see how he does with this level. I decided to do something a little bit different this year, and we are just going to use the Smithsonian's History by the Year timeline book, as well as this World History Encyclopedia that we have. And we will just go ahead and use this as the spine, supplement it with this, and then for activities, I found this on Rainbow Resource. This is a map and activity book. So we've got the map page to do here, and then it leads you kind of through it, much like what we did with the story of the world when my kids were younger, where you have the map and it tells you how to kind of mark that. It gives a teacher background information as you continue through. So I just like the idea of being able to include some maps in our portfolio. We really already have a timeline started, so we'll see if there's anything we can add to that, because we have one from the beginning of time until modern era. We've done that already. So I thought adding in some maps into the portfolio would be something that would be fun and a little bit different. For science, we are just really continuing to make sure that we're incorporating what each of my kids are interested in. So sometimes we're making choices that my oldest is really passionate about and my youngest is happy to go along with that, and vice versa. So we're really kind of trying to balance the interest-led with the requirements that our state has for homeschooling. So I went ahead and chose 3 Good and the Beautiful science curriculums. They're just very easy to just open and go. And they have updated them. There's a new format, but they've got a grade 7 and 8 journal separate from the grade 3 and 6. So it just makes it easier for my 8th grader to join in the same science as my 5th grader. And I figured that, we'll have plenty of time to get focused on high school level science, and that if these are offered up to the 8th grade level, I might as well take advantage of all of us being able to do science together one more year. So I got simple machines because my youngest, my 5th grader, is really interested in this one. I grabbed paleontology because it goes well with our world history unit. We can kind of start at the beginning with dinosaurs, and again, it has these notebooks. It's just really easy to just open and go. And then for my 8th grader's interest in nature and science, went ahead and got botany. So we will actually probably start this over the summer, because for where we live, it doesn't really work as well in the spring. It just takes a lot longer for everything to come out in the spring. So it makes sense to do this over the summer while we have a lot of our growing season. We have the student journals and also the unit science. This one is significantly thicker than the other 2, and it just really does live up to the beautiful part of the Good and the Beautiful's name. We also have the 5th grade journal. I went ahead and added in for this unit all of the extra pieces. Some of them come with extra books, and I went ahead again, since botany is my oldest's passion right now, I went ahead and got the book set here. And then I also grabbed the extension book, Trees in Their World. And then I also grabbed the Flowers game as well. We also have other books that are on our shelf that I really want to incorporate in botany as well. And so we'll see how much time we have to be able to look at these books in conjunction with the Good and the Beautiful unit study. I love these curriculum videos and choices, and I just love the process of researching and making choices, and it's just one of the fun parts of homeschooling for me. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.